Well, guys, hello, welcome to a new update on the Norilsk Incident extraction code different Patreon campaign. Actually, I had recorded this video last week, but I forgot a couple of things and I had to re-record it again. So sorry for the delay, guys. We are really excited on the progress of the project. Let me update you on a couple of things here. First of all, we are working towards the release of the ex professo science logs. This one's in Spanish, my original immersive reading application app. I hope you guys enjoyed the I.F.R.I.T black box one. If you haven't downloaded it yet, you can get it from the Android Play Store. And actually, we are working lightning speed fast with this. The I.F.R.I.T one took us about 6 months because I had to build a subsystem over the SDK we are using for all the navigational elements, ambience, music, and everything. But since we have all that ready with the code, we are just creating all the assets that are related to this. Obviously, there's a lot of work for the sound design and all the graphics that go in the background, but we're going to release this as a separate application. You might have realized that if you downloaded the I.F.R.I.T Black Box one, there's a library on it. But not to make that app so bulky and take too much of the space of your devices, what I decided to do was that one app will link to the other. So instead of downloading all those assets to your phone, you can download them separately and uninstall them separately if you need some empty space, some spare space in your device. One more thing that took me a little bit more time than I expected when digitalizing everything. We already digitalized the 7 chapters of the book. All the text is set, but when I checked Amazon for the English version of this is what I saw around. I don't know if you get to see it there, but that's a 2-star rating. That hurts, but it's true. This 2-star rating is not about the story or the content of the book or the lore or anything related to the soul of it. It's a 2-star rating on the translation of the book. So what I did, I'm really open to a productive feedback. What I did was, besides digitalizing everything, I also took my time to review the translation. And whoever guy, I don't know if the name shows over here. Let me see. I don't know, there's a dog there. But whoever gave me this review, someone from Germany, 2015. I am grateful. Thank you for telling me that the translation wasn't good enough. Because I reviewed it, I found some things that weren't that professional, and I tuned up. I revamped the translation of the book. So it's much easier to read. I understand that some of the phrases in those dark areas were a little bit disorganized or bulky, or I don't know, a couple of things that didn't make the reading so easy to absorb. So I added a little bit more immersiveness to those parts besides fixing it. So I am working towards the release of this application by the end of this month, okay, by the end of August. You guys supporting the campaign already are going to have the premium code, so you can remove the advertising as well as the early access. From this application on, that's for Marauders Diaries and the Cult of Papsukal, which I'm probably going to release by the end of October, Marauders Diaries, and by Christmas time, around there, by the end of November maybe, the Cult of Papsukal to complete the 4 books as applications. I'm gonna be launching this system that benefits premium users. So as you can do it right now from noriskincident.com, you can download the sample files, which contains 2 free chapters of the books, and the other chapters, of course, you would in the past you would have to buy the physical book for that, or wait for a giveaway, so you would have access to the whole book in digital format. Now, premium users are going to have full access to the book upon download, and other users are going to have a system where from the starting moment that you start using the application, the chapters from chapter 3 onwards are going to unlock automatically as days pass by. Okay, so it's a little bit of a thing that I wanted to drop for premium users, and to give you guys the opportunity to support us as well if you want to do it through the Patreon campaign, so we can shoot Extraction Code I.F.R.I.T. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the application and the books. Now as for the movie, okay, the crew, we have been in touch and still working with the pre-production of the movie, even though the crew doesn't have authorization to shoot yet. As I mentioned before, this movie is going to get shot in the Netherlands and maybe some parts of Germany, and the quarantine is still there with restrictions. So it's not a full quarantine. Some people can work, some people don't, depending on the conditions of the work. And since we have to move a big crew, and there's going to be a lot of physical contact and everything, we wouldn't be complying with the social distancing restrictions that are what's the word for it? Sorry, guys. That are required by the government. So we don't want to get in legal trouble. We don't want anyone from the crew to get arrested while trying to do this stuff. So we're polishing some things about the pre-production, well, once the quarantine is lifted for that sort of operation, we'll start shooting. Okay, we're gonna start shooting a couple of previews first, so you get to see the quality that we can achieve. We are going to present you to some of the locations we're going to shoot at and some of the crew members as well. But yeah, we're trying to move forward as much and as fast as we can on that as well. But we want to do everything by the law. We don't want to get in trouble, okay? So we're going to keep you posted on the progress there. There are rumors of a second outbreak in Europe, some areas. So we are still not certain when we can start working on the production elements. Start shooting in the streets and in a couple more locations that we're going to do it. But well, we're trying to do our best. We are sorry that we cannot post everything that we have in store and in our minds and on paper on the plans to show you what we can achieve, which is freaking amazing. But well, I guess that for the moment we're just going to keep you entertained with the applications, renewing the spirit of the Norilsk Incident story, and then so you can connect better to the offshoot or the spin-off of the books. The reason why we started, again, for some of you who might haven't heard of this yet, the reason why I started with these 2 books, I.F.R.I.T Black Box and Science Logs, Ex-Professor Science Logs, is because the movie plays 2 characters from this book and 1 character from this other book. Okay, it's a previous mission to the Norilsk Incident story, and we're going to reveal a couple more things on the characters and on the storyline as time develops. Okay, again, to wrap up, thank you for your support. Thank you for your support in this time of struggle. Okay, we really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Your contributions so far are building a small fund that we'll be able to use to invest in equipment, in logistics, and a couple more things which will be required at the time of working on the set. Okay, we are also saving on our end and doing a little bit of investments as well on equipment which we will need to shoot specific shots. And soon enough, when we get access to Blackout, we want to show you the arsenal we have, all the weapons some of the weapons that we're going to use, and some of the equipment as well. Okay, so guys, again, thank you so much for your continuous support, and we won't let you down. This project is going to be amazing. So again, thanks, and I'm going to keep you posted with the progress of and the release of the next application. So long, and keep up the good work, guys. Thank you, and stay safe. Bye bye.